Self-destruct initiated. Have a nice day.
Everyone, and welcome back. Robots that walk, talk, and think like humans aren't just sci-fi anymore. They're here, and they're getting more advanced every single year. In 2025, humanoid robots have reached a level that feels almost unreal. This is Epic 10 Discoveries, and I'm Alex. Today we're counting down the top 10 most advanced humanoid robots in the world, 2025 edition. Let's jump right into it. Number 10. Sanctuary AI Phoenix. Imagine a robot that doesn't just follow orders, but actually thinks about the best way to do a job. That's Phoenix, created by Sanctuary AI. This humanoid robot is trained on thousands of human tasks, from packing boxes to managing warehouse operations. Phoenix can learn new skills on its own and improve with experience, making it one of the smartest work-focused robots on Earth. It's designed to handle tasks that are dangerous, repetitive, or stressful for humans. Better yet, it can make decisions in real time, adapting when something unexpected happens. Phoenix isn't just a helper. It's a true partner in business, industry, and maybe soon, even in everyday life. Number 9. Walker X. Walker X by UB Robotics is one of the most friendly and home-ready humanoid robots ever made. This robot can fold laundry, clean up small messes, open doors, and even play simple tunes on the piano. Its navigation system in 2025 is incredibly advanced. It can move through tight rooms full of furniture and people without bumping into anything. Walker X recognizes family members, follows voice commands, and works with smart home systems like lights and appliances. What makes it special is how warm and gentle it feels. It's designed to help, not to intimidate. Picture a helpful little robot walking around your home. This is exactly what Walker X aims to be. Number 8. Neo Gamma by 1X Technologies. Neo Gamma is the tougher, stronger cousin of Neo Beta. Built for extreme environments, Gamma can work outside in intense heat, freezing cold, heavy rain, or rough terrain. It's packed with smart AI that allows it to navigate mountains, forests, and damaged buildings during emergencies. In 2025, Gamma includes improved power efficiency, advanced vision systems, and self-diagnostic tools that allow it to fix small issues on its own. It can help in search and rescue missions, natural disasters, and large security operations. Neo Gamma shows us the future of robots that protect, support, and save lives, not just assist in daily tasks. Number 7. Figure 2 by Figure AI. Standing at 5'6", Figure 2 looks and moves very close to a real human. This robot is designed for intense physical work, construction sites, factories, agriculture, you name it. Its 2025 model features fully articulated hands that can gently pick up fragile objects or lift heavy equipment without a problem. Figure 2 doesn't need constant supervision. It can plan tasks, understand its environment, and adapt when challenges appear. Using powerful, deep learning algorithms, it improves its performance every day. Many experts believe Figure 2 represents the future of industrial labor, where robots handle tough jobs so humans can focus on more creative work. Number 6. Aria by RealBotics. Aria is not just a robot, it's a companion. Designed for emotional support, personal assistance, and conversation, Aria uses advanced AI to truly understand the person interacting with her. She can remember details about your life, respond to your mood, and adapt her tone to fit the moment. Her eyes move naturally, her facial expressions feel human, and her voice sounds warm and gentle. In 2025, Aria also connects to your home systems, letting her control lights, music, temperature, and even grocery shopping through simple conversations. Aria shows a future where robots aren't just useful, they're comforting and connected to our daily lives. Number 5. Unitree G1. The Unitree G1 is smaller, lighter, and far more affordable than most humanoid robots. But don't let its size fool you. This robot is packed with speed, agility, and intelligence. In 2025, G1 can run, balance, jump, dance, and perform precise tasks like carrying groceries or assisting with chores. Its high-speed servos, long-lasting battery, and powerful motion control system make it perfect for schools, labs, startups, and even personal use. Because of its low price, G1 is becoming one of the most popular robotics tools for beginners and tech fans. It proves that cutting-edge humanoid robots don't always need a huge price tag. Number 4. A mecha by Engineered Arts. If there's one robot that can make you forget you're talking to a machine, it's a mecha. Known as the world's most realistic humanoid, a mecha has lifelike facial expressions. Smiling, frowning, raising eyebrows, and even reacting with surprise. The 2025 version adds better AI conversations, smooth body movements, and multilingual abilities. It can talk naturally, respond to emotions, and hold surprisingly human-like discussions. A mecha is often used in events, museums, and customer service roles because it creates a warm and engaging experience. Seeing a mecha blink, look around, and react like a real person is both amazing and a little eerie. It's like looking directly into the future. Number 3. 1X Neo Beta. Neo Beta by 1X Technologies is a social and safety-focused humanoid robot designed to work closely with humans. It can understand verbal commands, read emotions, and react safely even in crowded or unpredictable environments. Neo Beta works in places like hospitals, offices, warehouses, and retail stores. It can guide visitors, deliver items, assist workers, and even calm nervous patients through friendly interaction. With advanced AI learning, Neo Beta becomes smarter the more it interacts. Its slim, human-like body allows it to move smoothly and safely around people. Neo Beta isn't just about strength, it's about trust, communication, and real social presence. Number 2. Optimus Gen 2. Tesla's Optimus Gen 2 has stunned the world with massive upgrades. Unlike its first version, which focused mainly on basic tasks, Gen 2 is now much faster, smarter, and visually more human-like. It's designed to handle complex tasks in Tesla factories, from assembling small parts to managing inventory with precise accuracy. The new Optimus comes with upgraded actuators, full self-balancing technology, and a next-generation vision system powered by Tesla's Dojo supercomputer. Elon Musk claims this version will eventually cost less than a small car, making it accessible for households and businesses alike. Optimus Gen 2 can even learn new skills by observing human behavior in real time. With its sleek design, smooth walking style, and ability to carry heavy loads effortlessly, it stands out as one of the most promising humanoid robots, shaping the future of both manufacturing and daily life. Number 1. Atlas by Boston Dynamics. Atlas is still the undisputed king of humanoid robots. In 2025, it's more powerful, agile, and intelligent than ever. Known for its extreme agility, Atlas can now perform complex parkour moves, flip 360°s in midair, and recover from slips almost instantly. With enhanced AI, Atlas can recognize objects in real time and adapt its movements based on unexpected obstacles, making it the most physically capable robot on Earth. The 2025 version also introduces new hydraulic actuators that give Atlas smoother, more natural movements and improved balance during high-speed runs. Its onboard AI lets it understand complex tasks, interact with dynamic environments, and even assist humans during dangerous missions. Boston Dynamics now positions Atlas as a real-world solution for labor-intensive industries. Watching Atlas sprint, jump, and navigate makes you almost forget it's a robot. So, which of these robots impressed you the most? Hello everyone and welcome back. Have you ever stopped to think that some of the things you use every single day only exist because someone messed up in a lab or dropped something on the floor? From tasty treats to life-saving tech, history is full of lucky mistakes that change the world. Today, we're diving into the top 10 everyday items that were invented by accident. This is Epic 10 Discoveries, and I'm Alex. Let's jump right into it. Number 10. The microwave oven. Imagine discovering one of the world's most used kitchen appliances because your candy bar melted in your pocket. That's exactly what happened to Percy LeBaron Spencer in 1945. While testing radar magnetrons at Raytheon, he noticed the chocolate in his pocket had melted. Curious, he tested popcorn and eggs, and realized microwaves could cook food fast. Spencer built a metal box to contain the waves, creating the first microwave oven. By 1947, Boston's Hotel Statler used it commercially. Early models were bulky and pricey, but by 1967, Raytheon made a countertop version for $500. Spencer? He got no royalties, just $2 for revolutionizing dinner time. Number 9. Saccharin. Sometimes forgetting to wash your hands can change history, literally. In 1897, chemist Konstantin Follberg from Johns Hopkins University was working with coal tar derivatives when he stopped for lunch. Not realizing his hands were covered in chemicals, he noticed his food tasted unusually sweet. Back in the lab, he discovered the compound benzoic sulfamide, a sugar substitute 300 times sweeter than sugar. This became saccharin, the world's first artificial sweetener. By 1901, Monsanto was selling it, and by 1907, it was being used in foods without people even knowing. The US government tried to ban it, claiming it was unsafe, but President Theodore Roosevelt, who was on a diet, personally stopped the ban. Later, during World War I, sugar shortages brought saccharin back, and it's been in our sodas and sweets ever since, all thanks to one unwashed hand. Number 8. Bubble wrap. Can you imagine life without bubble wrap? This pop-happy invention was never meant for packaging. In 1957, Alfred Fielding and Mark Chavan tried to make a funky, textured wallpaper by melting plastic shower curtains together. The result? Sheets full of tiny air bubbles. When that idea flopped, they realized the material could protect fragile items. Their big break came in 1960 when IBM used bubble wrap to ship its 1401 computers safely. Soon, every company followed. From high-tech deliveries to stress relief, bubble wrap became a worldwide hit. Who knew a failed home decor project would lead to the most satisfying pop ever? Number 7. Champagne. Can you believe champagne, the drink of luxury, started as a mistake? Back in the 1400s, monks in Champagne, France made wine that sometimes fermented twice because of the region's cold weather. The result? Bottles that exploded, or wines that were way too fizzy. For years, these sparkling wines were considered bad. Then, in 1668, monk Dom Pierre Perignon was asked to fix the problem. But when French royalty got a taste of the bubbly batches, they loved it. So Perignon refined the method to keep the bubbles while strengthening the bottles. And that's how one of the world's most elegant drinks was born. Completely by accident. So next time you pop a bottle, remember, it all started as a winemaking fail. Number 6. Velveeta cheese. Smooth, melty Velveeta was born from scraps. In 1918, New York cheesemaker Emil Frey wanted to save the broken bits left over from factory production. Mixing them with whey, he melted the scraps into a creamy new block of cheese. It looked velvety smooth, hence Velveeta. When Kraft began selling it in 1927, they advertised it as a healthier, more nutritious cheese. But what really made it famous wasn't nutrition, it was that silky, melt-perfect texture. By the 1930s, it became America's go-to for macaroni and cheese. A kitchen staple born from leftovers, that's what we call a tasty mistake. Number 5. The pacemaker. Life-saving technology, all because of one wrong part. In 1956, engineer Wilson Greatbatch accidentally used the wrong capacitor while building a heart recording device. Instead of recording pulses, it emitted them. Realizing the potential, he developed a mini device that could regulate heartbeats. By 1960, the first implantable pacemaker was successfully tested in a human. Great Batch held over 300 patents, but this accidental invention was his proudest. His small, 2-cubic-inch device literally kept hearts beating and saved millions of lives. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from the smallest mistakes, and one very lucky wrong capacitor. Number 4. Velcro. Ever wondered how Velcro was born? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mistral went hunting with his dog and noticed burrs sticking stubbornly to their fur and clothes. Curious, he studied them under a microscope and discovered they were covered with tiny hooks. Inspired, he created a hook-and-loop fastening system and named his company Velcro. At first, nobody cared about his invention, but when NASA adopted it in the 1960s to secure tools in zero gravity, Velcro suddenly became cool. From sneakers to spacesuits, Mistral's sticky little discovery literally hooked the world. Imagine, all from a curious walk in the woods. Number 3. Silly putty. What's stretchy, bouncy, and came from wartime chemistry? Silly putty. During World War II, chemist James Wright at General Electric was trying to make synthetic rubber because Japan had cut off supplies. Mixing boric acid and silicone oil, he created a goo that bounced, stretched, and even picked up ink. But the military didn't want it. Years later, toy marketer Peter Hodgson saw its potential and sold it in plastic eggs for Easter. It became an instant hit after the New Yorker featured it in 1950, selling 250,000 units in 3 days. NASA later used it in space to hold tools in zero gravity. Not bad for a rubber reject. Number 2. X-rays. In 1895, physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was experimenting with cathode ray tubes when he noticed something strange. Even though the tube was covered, nearby objects were glowing. Working through the night, he discovered invisible rays that could pass through flesh, but not bone. When he saw the outline of his own hand's bones on a photographic plate, he knew he'd found something huge: the X-ray. Röntgen refused to patent it so doctors everywhere could use it freely. He later won the first Nobel Prize in physics and even donated the money to his university. A humble man who literally helped us see inside ourselves. Number 1. Matches. And finally, fire by accident. In 1826, British pharmacist John Walker was mixing chemicals to make an explosive paste. When he scraped his stirring stick against the fireplace, it suddenly burst into flame. He had just created the first friction match. Made from antimony sulfide, potassium chlorate, and gum arabic, his friction lights sold fast. But Walker never patented them. So others, like Samuel Jones with his Lucifer matches, made fortunes. Sadly, later versions used white phosphorus, which poisoned factory workers, causing a horrific disease called phossy jaw. A bright idea, yes, but a reminder that even small sparks can burn darkly. And there you have it, the top 10 everyday items that were invented by accident. Hello everyone, and welcome back. From cunning charmers to cold-blooded murderers, history is filled with people whose minds worked in ways most of us can't even imagine. Some were methodical, some impulsive, and some just evil. This is Epic 10 Discoveries, and I'm Alex. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most notorious psychopaths in history, the people whose horrifying crimes still send chills down our spines. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 10. Aileen Wuornos. Imagine a woman who could seem friendly one moment and terrifying the next. That was Aileen Wuornos, one of America's most infamous female killers. Born into abuse and forced to survive on her own, Wuornos turned to sex work and theft. In 1989, during a sexual encounter, she shot a man claiming self-defense. But her killings didn't stop. She murdered at least 6 more men over the years, luring them to isolated places. Her crimes were brutal, yet her personality was strangely charming and unpredictable. Arrested in 1991, she confessed, was sentenced to death, and was executed in 2002. What do you think drove her to kill? Number 9. Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. Bind, torture, kill, that was the motto of Dennis Rader, the infamous BTK killer. On the surface, he was an all-American dad, a church leader, Cub Scout volunteer, and military veteran. But behind this normal exterior, he terrorized Wichita, Kansas, killing at least 10 people over decades. Rader even sent taunting letters to the press, playing games with authorities. A clever twist of fate, a floppy disk sent to the media, led police to his church and finally captured him in 2005. Today, he's behind bars for life. Imagine someone like that hiding in plain sight. How could you ever suspect him? Number 8. Elizabeth Bathory. Meet Elizabeth Bathory, a Hungarian countess accused of one of history's most horrifying series of murders. Allegedly, she killed hundreds of young women in the 16th century to bathe in their blood and retain her youth. However, historians debate her guilt, suggesting she may have been falsely accused and even helped educate girls. Yet reports say she displayed disturbing behaviors and a fascination with cruelty from a young age. Whether truth or legend, her story has inspired centuries of fascination and fear. Just imagine living in her castle, knowing that the walls themselves might hold secrets too terrible to imagine. Number 7. The Zodiac Killer. Like a puzzle from hell, the Zodiac Killer terrorized California in the 1960s and 70s. Unlike Jack the Ripper, the Zodiac didn't hide. He sent letters and cryptic codes to newspapers, taunting authorities and the public. Nobody knows who he really was, and no one has ever been caught. His murders showed chilling signs of a psychopathic mind, and his games with the media turned him into a legend of horror and mystery. Receiving a letter filled with codes, hinting that your life might be next, how would you feel? The Zodiac remains a haunting enigma to this day. Number 6. Jack the Ripper. Step into the foggy streets of 1888 London, where Jack the Ripper struck fear into the hearts of everyone. Targeting women in Whitechapel, he killed and mutilated his victims in a grotesque display. No one knows who he was, though theories suggest he may have had knowledge of anatomy. Letters sent to police taunted them about his gruesome deeds. The Ripper vanished after his final victim, leaving a trail of terror and unanswered questions. Imagine walking those streets at night, knowing a killer lurked in the shadows. Jack the Ripper remains one of history's most infamous and chilling criminals. Number 5. H.H. Holmes. America's first known serial killer, H.H. Holmes, took evil to an architectural level. A doctor and con man, he built a murder castle in Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair, complete with secret passageways, trapdoors, and torture rooms. Victims, mostly young women, were lured in, killed, and sometimes dissected for experiments or sold to medical schools. Holmes's methodical planning and cold efficiency stunned authorities. He confessed to dozens of murders before being hanged in 1896. Imagine an entire building designed to trap and kill, every room a horror story. Holmes's story inspired The Devil in the White City, showing just how calculated a psychopath can be. Number 4. Ed Gein. If horror movies ever made your skin crawl, you can thank Ed Gein, the man behind iconic killers like Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill. Known as the Butcher of Plainfield, Gein's crimes from 1945 to 1957 were chilling. Growing up on an isolated Wisconsin farm under a controlling mother, he developed an obsessive fear of women. After his family died, he lived alone, turning parts of his home into a shrine to his mother. Police later found horrifying evidence. Human remains used as furniture, clothing, and household items. Gein confessed to multiple murders and grave robberies, claiming he was trying to recreate his mother. Convicted but insane, he spent the rest of his life in a mental hospital. dying in 1984. Number 3. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. The 1980s brought fear to California with Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. His crimes involved home invasions, sexual assault, and murder. Ramirez grew up in a violent household, influenced by his father and exposed to horrific images by his cousin. He was impulsive, remorseless, and versatile in crime. Authorities believe he killed more than 15 people, though his true number may be higher. Arrested after a citizen recognized him, Ramirez was tried and convicted. Imagine locking your doors at night. Terrified someone like Ramirez might break in. His reign of terror remains one of California's darkest periods. Number 2. Jeffrey Dahmer. Polite, quiet, and seemingly harmless. That was the mask Jeffrey Dahmer wore. Hiding one of the darkest minds in criminal history. From 1978 to 1991, Dahmer lured young men to his Milwaukee apartment, where he drugged, murdered, and in some cases cannibalized them. Police only discovered his crimes after a victim escaped and led authorities to Dahmer's apartment, revealing gruesome photographs, severed heads, and even tubs of acid used to dispose of bodies. Previously convicted of sexual assault, Dahmer continued killing almost undetected for years. Arrested in 1991, his trial shocked the world, exposing necrophilia and cannibalism. Sentenced to 957 years, Dahmer was killed in prison in 1994. It's chilling how evil hid behind his ordinary exterior. Number 1. Ted Bundy. And finally, the name that has become synonymous with psychopathy, Ted Bundy. Charming, handsome, and educated, he used his outward appeal to lure victims across the US, killing at least 30 people. Born to a teenage mother, Bundy never knew his father and grew up believing his grandmother was his mother. His decade-long killing spree focused on young, attractive women, spanning Seattle, Utah, Colorado, and Florida. Bundy escaped custody twice and even acted as his own defense attorney during his fully televised trial, becoming a media sensation. Despite the fame, behind the charm was cold-blooded evil, including necrophilia. Executed in the electric chair in 1989, Bundy's true number of victims remains unknown, making him one of history's most horrifying psychopaths. Picture someone so likable being capable of such cruelty. Bundy's case proves that evil can wear a convincing mask, fooling even the smartest people around him. And there you have it, the top 10 most notorious psychopaths in history. Which one shocked you the most? Tell us in the comment section down below. And if you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our amazing top 10 lists. This is Alex from Epic 10 Discoveries, signing off. Click on one of the videos on your screen to explore more chilling stories with us. See you there.